What's up, YouTube? It's Curly's Victoria. I'm back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, thanks for tuning in. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. So in this video, we're just going to be talking about things you should know before getting locks. So basically, first things first is let's get straight to this video. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. We're doing a 400 subscriber giveaway for Women's Best Shape Body Shake Meal Replacement and a 500 subscriber luxury giveaway for something luxurious on the channel. But if you want to be able to enter into that, you need to be subscribed and be active on the channel. So I want to get right into this video. My channel, we talk about beauty, business, fashion, lifestyle, fitness, all of that, you name it, baby. It's on the channel. Travel vlogs, everything, food, everything. So basically in this video, like I told you guys, what we're going to be talking about. So this is just a few things that I think somebody should know before starting the journey. Number one, why are you starting it? You know, locks are definitely a journey. They take patience. They take knowing that this is something you want to pursue. Now, obviously, they're not a permanent style. If you don't want locks anymore, you can cut them, you can comb them out, you can do so many different things. But before wasting your time, figure out, you know, why do I want this? Do I want it because it's a trend, or do I want this because this is a journey that I want to embark upon? So I think that's something to know before embarking upon it. What is your motive? What is your agenda? What is your reason as to why you want to get onto the lock journey? Another thing that I would say that you would need to know is maybe your size. What size locks do you want? Do you want the traditional size? Do you want sister locks? Do you want, you know what I mean, like the bigger locks, the goddess locks? Like, what do you want? Know your size, know your parting. Some people do the triangular parts, some people do the square parts, some people do them, you know, neat, some of them do them organized chaos. Like, figure out how you want your parts and how do you want your size, so you can properly tell your loctician. Or if you're like me and you know how to do your own hair, I started these locks and I maintain them myself, and I have the perfect size for me. So figure out what size you want, because if you don't know what size you want and you just say I want locks and you go into a loctician spot, they're probably going to do the regular size, which is a little, like, it's bigger than these, because they're just going to do it thinking you don't know any better. So definitely know your size, know your parting, know all of that. It's going to help you in the long run. And I definitely say that because when you get to the point where your hair is locked, it's going to be hard to reverse out of that. In the first few weeks, as your hair is budding up, you can kind of see, okay, these are going to be thicker. So maybe I want to go in between each part and make more locks. Figure out what you want. The next thing I would say before starting your lock journey, if you're going to color your hair, sis, I say color it before starting. Like bleach your hair. When I started this set of locks, I bleached my hair blonde. My first set of locks, I wore my hair blonde a lot. But I bleached my hair blonde. I moisturized my hair that day because I bleached it in the same day I started the locks, which, you know, traditionally I would say make sure, if you want extra moisture in your hair, to make sure that you are moisturizing it all the way up until starting your locks. But for me, because I already had healthy hair and when I dyed my hair, I knew how to maintain it, I was okay. I think when you're starting the lock journey, I don't want to say it's never boring, because you know you're always at a place where it's a different level of growth or it's a different stage. But because you can't really do much with your hair, the color might make it fun. So by coloring your hair in the beginning, obviously you got color in your hair until you're able to retwist your hair for the first time, whenever that is. Some people it's 3 months, some people it's 5 months, some people go 2 weeks after the initial. It just depends on you. And then another thing about color is it's a good way to track growth. If you color your hair from root to tip blonde, and in 6 months this much is black, that shows you your new growth. So it's a good way to track. When you color your hair after it's locked, sometimes it can change the texture of your hair. So where your hair was uniform, budded and everything like that, you might start to notice straight hairs on the locks, probably from the chemical of the color. So decide what you want to do as far as that. Another thing that you should know before starting locks is everybody's journey is different. Don't try to compare yourself to the next woman. Admire beauty, but don't try to be that next woman. Be yourself. That's what's That's what makes you unique. No person on the planet has the same strands of hair on their head, and that's what makes us unique. So you might see other people who you're like, okay, my hair is going to look like that when it grows. It's fine to have admiration, but definitely don't try to compare yourself, your growth, your anything to somebody else's journey, because everybody has different journeys. Another thing that I would say that you should probably know before starting locks is build up. Make sure that the products that you're using are not generating buildup, because you don't want to get to a point where you have a whole bunch of buildup in your locks to where it like makes your locks look disgusting. I don't use like how people use that heavy beeswax. I don't really use all that. Sometimes I retwist my hair with oil. Sometimes, you know, just water, oil and water. And a lot of times I don't retwist it at all. I'll just put some oil to thicken up my roots and focus on my edges and my nape, and just, yeah, making sure they're healthy. Another thing to know before starting locks is locks can be very low maintenance when it comes to upkeep. It depends on you. If you're going to a loctician every 2 weeks, you're probably going to spend, I don't know, 65, I don't know what they're charging these days, to 80 bucks. And if you're getting your hair washed, it might be, I don't know, 60 to 100 to get it washed, to get it all of that. I don't know. Some of you will go every month, some of you will go every 2 weeks, some of you will get your initial appointment by a loctician, and everything after that you'll do for yourself. So locks in itself are low maintenance, even on your daily upkeep. But depending on how much you decide to spend with the loctician or how often you go is going to determine how much. So for example, I do my own hair, I retwist, I wash, I condition, I do everything. I spend $0 to pay anybody to do my hair. The only thing I might have to pay for are products to retwist my hair. So if I'm using a retwist cream or I'm using an oil, that's something that I don't have to buy every week or every month. But that's the only cost that I would have to spend, just that low cost. Total budget for the year, probably $20 on what I would need to actually do my hair. Shampoos and conditioners, like, I'm stashed. I kept my shampoos and conditioners from when I was a loose natural. But yeah, I'm a year and a half into the journey, and I'm still using shampoos and stuff like that that I had from a year and a half ago before I even got started. So products do carry. I gave a lot of products away, yes, but products that catered to the loose natural curly hair. So I really, like I said, really budget for the year $20 to $30 that I probably spend for my locks. What else to know before starting your journey? That it's not a destination, it's a journey. So if you're somebody who's not patient, locks will teach, or who's not patient, locks will teach you patience. If you're somebody who's not patient, or you're indecisive and you change your hair all the time, locks might not be for you. Because I think that if you have to keep wearing weaves and faux locks and stuff over your locks 24/7, what's the point of having locks if you're not going to enjoy the actual lock journey? You might as well just get a low cut or tapered cut and wear wigs and style your hair with all these designs that you want. Because I think locks are a beautiful thing and they should be worn in their state. Another thing to know is there's no ugly stage in locks. I don't care how many people say that. Lock journey is a beautiful journey, and you might go through stages in which you feel like, oh, my hair is not all that cute, but it's nothing less beautiful than when it gets to the most beautiful. You see what I'm saying? So just understand that there's no ugly stage. It's a process. Trust the process and you'll get results. Another thing to know is your hair is a plant. Water it. So just understand that what you put in your body as far as food and water and stuff like that, drinks, that has the ability to affect your growth. You know what I mean? You want to promote growth, not stunt it. So I get asked all the time, like, really? You're only about to hit a year and a half and your hair is that long? And it's like, yeah, my hair is that long and I'm about to hit a year and a half. So, or I did hit a year and a half. So yeah, just take care of your hair. And remember that it's about health over length. I feel like length is awesome, but if your hair is like brittle and unhealthy but is long, that doesn't outweigh it being healthy. So definitely make sure you're always in a mindset of keeping healthy locks. I kind of want to wrap this video up, so I guess I'll say the final thing to know before getting locks. I feel like I've listed a lot of stuff. If you're going to grow your locks long, or if you're going to have your locks for a long time, the upkeep, the importance of making sure that you are taking care of your hair is vital. It's not like, oh, you know how people have loose natural, if they wear weaves and their curly hair gets straight, they just cut off the ends. It's not like that with locks. If you start to have bad habit with locks, it's like you might risk your whole journey and have to start over. So if you're somebody who wants to grow your hair long, or even just not long, you might want to have your hair for a long time, you need to make sure that you are in a state of always taking care of your hair. You know what I mean? That way you don't, you're trying to keep the same hair up for years. It's not like you get to trade it out like braids and weave. So just make sure you take care of your hair. But those are the tips that I would give to anybody who wants to start the lock journey. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, because I've been neglecting my salad to make these videos for y'all. So I'll get all these videos uploaded tonight. Again, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Get us to 400 subscribers so we can do that giveaway. And then 500 subscribers so we can do the next giveaway. Thanks y'all so much for tuning into my channel. I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?